we will go over a series of foam rolling movements, and Kim will demonstrate all of them, and she will start with the calf. And the foam rolling is very essential for us to keep the muscles nice and relaxed and loose and without tight spots, so it does help a lot throughout the training and life. So Kim will elevate herself up, and she's going to start rolling down and up, all the way below, above the heel, and all the way just below the knee. That area is the calf complex. So she's gonna turn the foot in, the foot out. That way she catches a lot of different spots. Her goal is to be a detective and really to find some knotted muscles, tight spots. Her goal is to really explore different muscles to really release them, or we also call them trigger points. Okay, and now for some people this may be challenging. So she's gonna sit, and she's gonna very little go back and forth. Yes, just a little. Now, if you find that spot, this is kind of challenging position to do it right. But if you find that spot, what you want to do is now place the other foot on top of this one, and now, yeah, just press that. Keep the right calf relaxed. Good job. Maybe once you're done, move the foam roll a little higher to find a different spot. There we go. Now, there, that's it. And now, if this is too easy, she's gonna elevate herself up, place that foot on the side. Now, you'll place that left foot on top of the right one. That will make it more challenging. And that's really gonna make it really challenging. So, depending on if you can do that. So, roll back and forth, and that will be a calf foam roll. Next one in the foam rolling series is the hamstring. So Kim will elevate herself up, and she's gonna roll all the way up just below the glutes and all the way down just above the knees. She's gonna roll nice and slow back and forth. Again, her goal is to really find the knotted spots, trigger points, so they get released. Hold right there. Now that becomes a little easier because you don't have to hold it yourself so much. But if you want a little extra, then place that left leg on top of the right one to increase a little more the intensity. Just go back and forth, and we're gonna hold for about 20 seconds, 25 seconds, and that's good enough. Next movement in the foam rolling series is your glutes, your butt, the gluteus maximus, and Kim will sit completely on top of the foam roll, kind of in an angle. So now she's rolling the right glute. She's going back and forth, back and forth. Again, she's exploring, she's trying to find different spots. And if you want to make it more challenging, you're going to have the right leg, place it on the left. That way the glute stretches a little more, so it gets a little deeper into the muscle, and you go back and forth. Yes. And that will be it. Next movement in the foam rolling series will be the IT band, or iliotibial band. That's on the side of the thigh. So what we're going to do is this. Kim will place her left leg in front of the right one. And you're going to bring that leg a little higher. Yep. And she's going to start rolling all the way down and all the way up. She's going to roll down just above the knee and all the way up just below the hip bone. She's going to flex her right foot, and she's going to roll back and forth. Core tight as always. Keep a good posture. Very slowly move back and forth. That's a really good one. On this one, you're going to feel a little more tension, but the more you do it, it becomes easier. So be prepared. She's doing a great job getting all the way up, all the way down, nice and slow. Core engaged. Next movement in the foam rolling series will be your quads, your thighs. So Kim is placing her hands on the floor. The right knee could be on the floor too. You could keep it straight as well. That's okay. And as long as you're rolling all the way just from where the hip flexor is, where you're flexing your hip, all the way down to the knee. So you're going to roll down and up, roll. And the same here, you want to explore. You want to rotate the foot inside, a little outside, maybe just straight down and up, core tight. And the goal is to really, again, detect some tight spots, trigger points, and you want to roll on them, hold right there for about 20-25 seconds every time. Next one in the foam rolling series will be your adductors, and that was the inner thigh. So Kim is laying down, she's placing her left leg on top of the foam roll, and now she's going to kind of elevate herself and she's going to roll. This is the inner thigh. You go all the way up, all the way down. You may feel a little extra discomfort just above the knee on this one as well, and obviously you're going to keep your core tight. Roll down and up, and that will be good. Next movement in the foam roll series will be your lats, and that one is kind of intense. So Kim is placing the foam roll just under the armpit, and that's where the lat is, kind of on the corner over there, and she's gonna roll down and up a little bit. If you lift your hips up, that will make it a little more challenging. And you know, she's a superstar, that's why she can do it. But if you feel like that's too much, then position the foam roll somewhere there, sit, have a sit, and roll a little bit. That's it. Position it somewhere, roll. This is a little less intense. If you can, then Kim will stay the way she is. She's just going to lift her hips up, and she's gonna roll down and up, and try to find those muscles again. Great job. Next movement in the foam roll series will be your whole entire back. So Kim elevates herself and she's gonna roll all the way up, all the way down. Remember here, you're not going to be rolling below the rib cage. Some people are not ready for this. There's no support on the spine if you roll there, so the rib cage is not there anymore, and it's not recommended, especially initially. Later on, if you have more experience, you may do it, but initially just roll all the way up, all the way down. She's doing a great job placing her hands behind her head, and she's rolling down and up. And again, here you try to explore, turn to the left, turn to the right, kind of try to dig in, find those spots, stay on them, 20-25 seconds. She keeps her core tight while she's doing it. Great job.